Hello, and welcome back to this quiet space we share at Deep Mind Test. Have you ever found yourself wondering what lies deep within the very center of your being? In that uncharted territory we call the subconscious? It is the sanctuary where our deepest desires, fears, and raw instincts reside. It's like a quiet whisper from the depths, guiding our every action, often in ways we never consciously realize. And of all the forces that move us, none is as powerful or as complex as love and care. We each have a unique way of expressing these feelings, a language of the heart that is entirely our own. Some express it as a fortress of protection, strong and unyielding. Others, through a quiet gentleness that soothes like a calm stream. So, what is the language of your heart? Today, we won't be traveling to a distant land, but rather on a journey deep inside yourself. We are going to decode the unique way you love, guided by a simple visual test I call "The Animal You Choose Reveals How You Love and Care." Think of this as a safe, warm journey inward, a chance to meet a part of yourself you may not have spoken to in a while. And so, the time has come to open the door to your subconscious. The rules, as always, are simple. All I ask is that you relax, take a gentle breath, let your imagination flow, and allow your intuition to be your guide. In a moment, 4 images of different animals will emerge in your mind's eye. Your only task is to choose the one image that truly resonates with your spirit. There's no need to analyze or overthink why. Simply trust that first initial pull, that intuitive leap your heart makes toward one of them. Once you have chosen your spirit animal, hold that image gently in your mind, because in just a little while, the secret it holds about you is about to be revealed. Are you ready? Let us begin. If your gaze was drawn to the image of the eagle soaring with majestic grace, if your heart resonated with that silent power, that sense of freedom in the vast open sky, it is because your spirit is that of the far-sighted protector. The love you give is not a love of daily whispers or sweet nothings. It is a love that is as grand and as steady as the mountains themselves. You are one who looks past the small, fleeting troubles of the day to focus on the distant horizon of your loved one's future. Like the eagle circling high above the clouds, you may not see every single pebble on the ground, but you see the entire landscape. You see the safest path through the woods, and you see the storm gathering long before it arrives. Your way of caring, then, is to create a safe airspace for your loved ones to grow. You believe deeply in their potential, and you grant them the freedom to spread their own wings and fly, all the while being the silent, unseen wind that supports them. You are the watchful eye, guarding them from a distance. You are not the person who asks, "What would you like for dinner tonight?" but rather the one who asks, "Where do we want our lives to be in 5 years?" And then you quietly begin to map out the path to make that vision a reality. In moments of true crisis, when others are lost in panic, you are the one who becomes incredibly calm, incredibly still. You are the unshakable rock they can cling to, the one who, with a vision clearer than anyone else's, can point the way out of the storm. And yet, at times, this grand, sweeping love of yours might feel a little distant to the one you care for, a little cool. Because you don't always dwell on the small, emotional details of the day, they might misunderstand. They might yearn for a simple embrace on a weary evening, but what you offer instead is a brilliant strategic solution to their long-term problem. Please know, this is not because you do not love them. It is because your language of love is spoken in the grammar of security, not just temporary comfort. Your love is a promise of a safe landing. It is the gift of the entire sky, an invitation for your loved one to fly as high as they dare, without fear, because they know, no matter how high they soar or how far they wander, there is always a pair of watchful eyes above, ready to guide them back to a warm and waiting nest. That is the profound, magnificent love that is uniquely yours. And for those of you whose hearts danced with the image of dolphins playing in the deep blue sea, for those who felt a pull towards that pure energy of joy and connection, your spirit is that of the communicator of joy. Your love is like the warm, sunlit surface of the ocean. It is bright, alive, and filled with positive energy, laughter, and deep emotional currents. You believe that the strongest foundation for any relationship is not built on romance alone, but on true, authentic friendship. Your ultimate desire is to be both a lover and a best friend to the people you care for. Like dolphins, who not only swim side by side, but communicate with a complex, intuitive language, you thrive on connection and shared playfulness. Your way of caring is through emotional fulfillment. You are a gifted and natural listener. You can often sense the unspoken feelings hiding behind words, and you instinctively create a safe harbor for your loved ones to share everything in their hearts without fear of judgment. You are the first person they think of, whether they have wonderful news to celebrate or whether they feel like the whole world has turned its back on them. You show your concern by creating beautiful shared memories. You may not be the one planning 10 years into the future, but you are the master of making today feel wonderful. You are the one who suggests a spontaneous adventure, who shares a funny story to lighten the mood, or who simply sits in comfortable silence. Your presence alone, a message that says, "I am here with you." Your actions may seem simple, but to the people you love, they are like a life-giving current, keeping their spirits hydrated and alive. However, with your deep love for happiness and harmony, you may sometimes be tempted to use your own bright cheerfulness to pave over more serious problems. You might avoid difficult confrontations because you fear they will poison the beautiful atmosphere you have worked so hard to create. But deep down, you know that a true connection must weather both the sunny days and the stormy seas. Take pride in the love you give, for it is a precious and healing gift. It is the sound of laughter echoing on a quiet, lonely day. It is a warm understanding that needs no words. You are the sunlight that falls upon the water of their life, making it glitter and sparkle. And that is your unique and beautiful art of healing and bringing joy. If your spirit was drawn to the wolf, standing silent and watchful beneath the moon, if you felt a sense of quiet loyalty, of an unseen, unbreakable bond in its gaze, it is because your heart beats in the rhythm of the loyal guardian. The love you offer is not spoken in embellished phrases or celebrated in grand public gestures. Instead, it is woven through the quiet consistency of your actions. It is a silent vow, a commitment that rings louder than any spoken word. You are one who holds the concept of pack and family as sacred above all else. To you, the outside world may be a chaotic and unpredictable place, but within the circle of those you love, there exists a protected, hallowed ground. Your way of caring is to be the shadow that walks beside them always. You may not be the one to offer sweet, comforting words, but you are the one who will sit with them in the silence, allowing the darkness and their pain to wash over you without complaint. You protect with instinct. You sense danger long before it appears on the horizon, and you are always willing to stand at the front line, to face it down without a moment's hesitation. On the outside, you can appear aloof, private, even difficult to know. Your walls are high for a reason, because you understand that trust is a sacred currency, and not everyone is worthy of entering your inner circle. But for the few who are invited in, who earn their place in your pack, they are granted a fierce and unconditional devotion for life. Your love is an acceptance of the entire person, their light and their shadows. Like the wolf, who understands the wild instincts of its own kind, you do not just love the polished surface. You love the scars, the flaws, and the untamed parts within. However, at times, this intense loyalty can lead you to be overprotective, and it can leave you devastatingly wounded by betrayal, because you don't just give your time or your affection, you give your entire spirit. Know that the love you offer is rare and precious. It is stability in a chaotic world. It is the unspoken promise that you will never, ever walk away, no matter how difficult the path becomes. You are a moving sanctuary, the last refuge in a storm, and the very embodiment of a loyalty so true that time itself cannot break it. And finally, if the image that settled in your heart was that of the mother bear, holding her cub in a gentle, powerful embrace, if you felt a sense of profound warmth emanating from that picture, a feeling of absolute safety, it is because your soul is that of the giver of warmth and shelter. The very essence of your love and care is to create a true sanctuary, both physical and emotional, for your people. You are the center of their calm, their stability, their comfort. Like a great ancient tree offering its shade, or a warm cave shielded from the winter wind, your love is a formidable power, but it is a power expressed through gentleness. Your way of caring is often expressed in a way that can be felt and touched. Your embrace has a strange and powerful magic. It can absorb fears and anxieties, leaving only peace behind. You are the one who thinks to make the hot meal, to bring the warm tea, the softest blanket. You believe that caring for the body is the first step to caring for the heart. You are a deeply patient and wise listener. You don't rush to judgments or solutions. You simply hold space, allowing your loved ones to pour out their feelings completely before you offer your calm and grounded wisdom. You are a perfect blend of formidable strength and profound gentleness. Your strength is for the outside world, a shield to protect your loved ones from its harshness. Your gentleness is for the inside world, a balm to heal their wounds. You are the one who can make them truly believe the words, "It's okay. Everything is going to be okay," with every fiber of their being. But at times, your deep desire to protect can, without you even realizing it, become a beautiful cage. In your wish to shield them from all harm, you may inadvertently do too much, limiting their own growth and their chance to learn from the world themselves. And because you are always the giver, the one shouldering the burdens, you may sometimes forget to care for your own heart. Take immense pride in the love you give. It is the foundation that allows your loved ones to be brave. They dare to risk, dare to dream, and dare to fail, because they know that no matter how hurt or weary they become, they will always have the safest, warmest home to return to. You are the steady heartbeat of your family, the warmth on the coldest night, and the very definition of shelter made real. And so, our journey to the center of the self comes to a close for today. How did the reflection you received resonate with you? Whether you see yourself as the far-sighted protector of the eagle, the joyful communicator of the dolphin, the loyal guardian of the wolf, or the giver of warmth and shelter of the bear, please hold this truth close. There is no hierarchy in these expressions. There is no single right way to love. This test was never meant to be a judgment, but rather a mirror, reflecting the beautiful and unique language your heart speaks. Some hearts speak the language of grand futures and silent protection. Others speak in the dialect of healing laughter and present joy. Some communicate through a loyalty as quiet and unshakable as the mountains, while others express themselves in an embrace that feels like the very first home your soul can remember. The most important thing, then, is not to try and change the language you speak, but to speak it authentically and with heart, and at the same time to learn to listen, truly listen, for the love language of those we care for. Perhaps their way of showing it doesn't come in the form you're used to, but the meaning behind it, the love it carries, is just as profound. I hope today's journey has served as a gentle whisper from that deepest part of you, reminding you of the value in the unique way you give and receive love. Our time together at Deep Mind Test has now come to an end. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you won't miss our next journey into the wondrous landscape of the subconscious. Until we meet again, may you hear the voice of your own heart with ever greater clarity. Take care.